They're in the gate. And they're off. Time for Cupid racing out after the lead, but here's Cammy Cat. And Cammy Cat comes on through to take over. Doozy Bats is right there. And now Doozy Bats comes on to be second to go head and head early with Cammy Cat. Time for Cupid settles in toward the rail third. Love of My Life is on the move from fourth. Stormhaven comes away fifth in the clear. 2.5 lengths back to Honeycomb, who's racing in sixth early and is already 7 lengths off the lead. Dogwood's Millie Jane second to last in the trailer is Landed Gentry. Onto the far turn, they knocked out a quarter, 21-4. 3 furlongs from the wire. Cammy Cat short lead. Doozy Bats is right there second. Love of My Life comes on 3 wide, and Stormhaven comes on with a 4 wide rally. They're at the quarter pole. Cammy Cat off the turn in front, still the one to catch. Doozy Bats on the wrong lead second. Stormhaven's closing down the center with Love of My Life. And down inside, it's time for Cupid. 1 furlong to go. Cammy Cat still there but wandering. Love of My Life surging. Doozy Bats dives to the rail. Stormhaven flattened out. 50 yards to go. Love of My Life comes away and wins. Love of My Life from off the pace runs down Cammy Cat. Doozy Bats and Stormhaven was fourth. In the gate. And they're off. Front Street racing for the lead. Headland is there, and Sterling Miss is not far behind them. Onto the main track they go. Front Street for the inside post. Skitters clear to the front. Headland is racing in second. Makes sense to us advancing inside from third. Tipsy Gal angles to the outside from fourth. My Money up into fifth, and now Sterling Miss has dropped out to trail the field. 4 lengths from top to bottom, 4 furlongs to go. That opening quarter, 21-4, sharp pace. Front Street confronted by Headland, and these two will round the far turn, knocking heads 3 furlongs out. Makes sense to us is hovering in behind while third. Tipsy Gal within striking range in fourth. My Money is set down for the dry fifth, and now it's 5 back to Sterling Miss in sixth. Off the turn, Headland, short lead. Front Street fights on. Makes sense to us down the center. In behind, it's My Money. 1 furlong to go. Headland comes away with the lead, opens up by 2. Makes sense to us is on the wrong lead, trying to get by second. My Money's up into third. 100 yards to go, and Headland keeps on going. Headland, the winner by 2.5 in the end. Makes sense to us was second. My Money was third. And Front Street was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. I'm Wide Awake veered out after the start. Frosted Departure breaks alertly. Prove Right is there, showing speed as well. Up the chute to the main track they go. Frosted Departure on through to the front. Prove Right there second. And Counter Spy not far behind with XY Point, and way out there. I'm Wide Awake is racing up toward the leaders. Meanwhile, Judo settles in at the back. So down the back stretch run. Frosted Departure down inside. Counter Spy in between. And an extremely wide I'm Wide Awake is third. Split now by XY Point, who advances up on through fourth, third, and challenging for second. Prove Right down toward the rail. Meanwhile, I'm Wide Awake is bolting on the far turn to the far outside and is effectively out of the race. So round the far turn, 23 seconds flat for the opening quarter. Frosted Departure, the leader, holds on to that lead by a length. XY Point is 3 wide, but is now second. Counter Spies back into third. Judo's on the scene late fourth, top of the stretch. Frosted Departure has kicked it into high gear. And just like that, opens up by 6, now by 7, now by 8. Judo's up into second. XY Point gives way. Prove Right and everybody else is chasing Frosted Departure. A sharp winner on the wire. 8 lengths in the end. Judo was second, XY Point was third, and Prove Right was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Slow start for both Liz Now and McMansion. Coastal Charm comes out running. Domicia Lucilla toward the inside, punches on through, and she takes the lead for the run of the opening turn. Coastal Charm's going to back off the stock to pace from second. 2 lengths back from there to Sweet Truffles, who settles in toward the rail third. Frosted Diamond comes away fourth, a break of 2 back to Liz, now tugging up into fifth. Quinzel Racing sixth, McMansion in seventh, and Lantern's Candy is the trailer in eighth. 6 or so lengths off the lead. Turning to the backstretch run. That opening quarter goes in 24 seconds flat. And it's Domicia Lucilla, who steps out now to lead by 1.5 lengths with 5 furlongs to go. Coastal Charm letting that one open up by 3, heading for the far turn. Sweet Truffles comes through underneath into third. Frosted Diamond is racing fourth, 5 lengths off the lead. Liz now toward the rail, now fifth. McMansion in sixth, followed by Lantern's Candy on the move from seventh. Quinzel's the trailer at eighth. Round the far turn, Domicia Lucilla still rolling along up top. Coastal Charm is getting closer, and so is Frosted Diamond with a 3-wide move. And Sweet Truffles waits in behind them fourth. Farther back, Lantern's Candy steady progress up into fifth. At the top of the stretch, Coastal Charm has come away with the lead and heads for home in front by 2. Frosted Diamond is fully extended. Domicia Lucilla fights on toward the rail. Sweet Truffles, Lantern's Candy, McMansion, everybody chasing Coastal Charm, who's kicked away by 5. Coastal Charm, it is opening up by more. Coastal Charm's going to win by 9 lengths on the wire. Frosted Diamond got second, Sweet Truffles was third, and Domicia Lucilla finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Record point down inside, breaks alertly. B minor is there as well. Cyclone Mischief is not far behind. Farther out, Presider races up as well. Walaka showing some speed. Face Value on the far outside, while Wadsworth tucks in behind to track the pacemakers in the early going. Out of the chute and onto the main track they go, and Cyclone Mischief has come on through to take the lead. Walaka's running along in second, Record Point toward the inside third. Presider up into fourth, Wadsworth right in the thick of it, fifth, Face Value sixth, B Minor's back in seventh. I'd Rather Be Blessed is racing in eighth, Prosecution ninth by 4. Kicks and Giggles second to last, and Sullivan Vandy's the trailer. Pretty tight pack, though, behind a sharp opening fraction of 22-3, and the opening half in 46-2. Cyclone Mischief still in front for the far turn run. Walaka's right there, and these two knock heads. Presider comes on 3 wide. Wadsworth in behind fourth, asked to pick it up from there. B Minor emerging from the pack fifth and moving up on the outside. Record Point gives way with Face Value. Quarter pole now. Presider on the far outside. Cyclone Mischief at the rails, game and determined, and is holding on to the lead. Cyclone Mischief spurts away once again. Presider to take another crack at that 1 furlong to go. B Minor's now third. Record Point in fourth. Final 16th. Cyclone Mischief still in front. Presider keeps fighting. B Minor surging late. Maybe got there. B Minor looked out of it at the final 16th and got up. Presider followed by Cyclone Mischief and Record Point. And they're off. Bronze Beast on the far outside with Lake Tahoe. Those two fastest out of there. Mr. Halftime and Speedboat are not far behind either as they cross over to the main track. So it is Lake Tahoe to go head-to-head with Speedboat. Drop anchor. Settles in toward the rail to be third. Mr. Halftime is an up-close fourth. Soviet's on the move into fifth. Bronze Beast in the clear while sixth. 2 lengths back, Icon seventh. Vasilevsky in eighth. The trailer is Clemenson in ninth, but only about 5 or 6 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter goes in 23-2. Speedboat scampers onto the far turn. Drop anchor comes off the rail and is putting in a run. Drop Anchor comes on with Lake Tahoe. They're 2 and 3 wide, and they're both looking for the lead. They're now sharing the lead as Speedboat is back into third. Soviet is racing fourth. Icon is wide, while fifth. Mr. Halftime in sixth. Vasilevsky's buried in behind horses seventh. Bronze Beast is eighth, and Clemenson is at the back. At the top of the stretch, Lake Tahoe rolls off the turn in front and spurts away by 2. Icon to the attack. Icon now second and closing in. Drop Anchor gives way, the rest with work to do. 1 furlong to go. Lake Tahoe's standing strong. Lake Tahoe fending off the late bit of Icon, and it will be Lake Tahoe to take him under the wire by 2.5. Icon was second. Bronze Beast was third, and Drop Anchor was fourth. And they're in the gate. And they're off. Tough start there for Callie's Passion. Stumbled just a bit coming out of there. Maybe even Bolted did as well. The rest of the field heads up the chute. Rum Runner Ready is looking for the lead. Callie's Passion comes on. Moon Magic Chrissy there to the outside. Magical Loot's in behind with Text. So they sort themselves out, advance up the chute, and head for the main track. And it will be Callie's Passion who crosses with the lead. Rum Runner Ready comes on to grab second. Moon Magic Chrissy on the outside third. Magical Loot is now fourth. She's Jersey Tough on the move from fifth. Tax is inside six. Huntley right in the thick of it, running along in seventh. Batu Kata is eighth, only 5 lengths off the lead. Lady Squared toward the inside in ninth. Bolted's in 10th. Zeitlos is 11th by 6 or 7. Perfect Rose is outrun early. Tight pack to the far turn. The opening quarter, 22 and 3 to a half in 46 and 3. Far turn run. Callie's Passion holding on to the lead. Leads by a length with 3 furlongs to go. Moon Magic Chrissy under more pressure to keep up in second. Huntley comes on 3 wide while third. Batu Kata comes on 4 wide fourth. Zeitlos comes on 5 wide fifth. Rum Runner Ready is down inside, and Lady Squared is cutting the corner. Top of the stretch. Callie's Passion is still there. But here comes Batu Kata, who's rallied strongly down the center and is in front at the 8th pole. Zeitlos runs up into second. Lady Squared down inside with Callie's Passion, but it is Batu Kata who's 3 lengths clear under the wire and scores. Zeitlos was second, Lady Squared was third, and Callie's Passion finished fourth. And they're off. Recoded down toward the inside. Love Me Some Me is there. Farther out, Liberty MD, Will Secret, Pyramid Princess not far behind either. So they cross over to the main track, and Recoded punches through. Recoded takes an arrow lead. Love Me Some Me is right there, and Lil King's Princess is smack dab between them. Farther out is Liberty MD, and farther out than that is Pyramid Princess, and up close fifth. Be Like Water advances down inside to sixth. Will Secret has been moved to the back of the pack and is trailing. So down the back stretch run, Recoded the leader by a neck. Lil King's Princess is hounding from second to opening quarter in 22 and 3/5 seconds. And stalking purposefully is Love Me Some Me, third on the outside and inching forward now. Love Me Some Me's coming with her run right outside the quarter pole. And Liberty MD is hovering there too. Be Like Water stuck in behind horses. Will Secret is picking it up and angling wide with Pyramid Princess. Off the turn into the stretch. Love Me Some Me strikes the front. Liberty MD to the attack. And Will Secret's coming boldly down the center. 1 furlong to go. Love Me Some Me's in deep water. Here's Liberty MD. Liberty MD grabs the lead right at the 16th pole. Love Me Some Me's back to second. Will Secret third. Liberty MD traveled well throughout and scores on the wire. Love Me Some Me settles for second. Will Secret was third, and Be Like Water finished fourth. They're in the gate, and they're off. Even beginning. Super Constitution down toward the rail is there. Broken Ribs not far behind either. Dreamer's Disease have some early run from the outside as they meander up the chute and head for the main track, and stacked across there as they get set to head over. 6 furlongs to go, and it's Simovic who comes away with the lead. So Simovic is the leader. Broken Rib down inside, racing in second. Dreamer's Disease comes away third. Meister's racing fourth, only 2 lengths off the lead. Super Constitution down inside fifth. Zoomer's running along in sixth. Tequila's Ranger toward the inside seventh. Business Model in the clear, while eighth. Digital is ninth. We all see it as 10th by 4. Briefcase Bullies at the back. The opening quarter in 22-4. Heading for the far turn, halfway home in a swift 46 seconds flat. Broken Rib down inside with a short lead. Simovic is hounding every step of the way so far. These two knocking heads with 3 furlongs to go. And Dreamer's Disease is tucked away toward the rail. Meister's in the clear outside. Business Model fifth and coming with a run. And Digital is winding up with a 5-wide sweep too. At the top of the stretch, Broken Rib tries to cut the corner off the turn. Meister is there, fighting on his Simovic. In behind his Business Model. Digital coming down the center. Dreamer's Disease down toward the rail. 1 furlong to go. Meister comes away with the lead and spurts away. Meister by 3. Business Model fights on with Digital, but it will be Meister and Julien Leparoux to score by 4. Business Model was second, Digital was third, and Briefcase Bully finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Good beginning for Sonidor down toward the inside. Guajira is also there. Jamaican Bourbon far outside with Forever Home. Those 4 scrimmaging for the lead, and Forever Home comes on through to take it. So Forever Home, the leader down the backstretch run. Guajira holds that spot down toward the rail in second. Jamaican Bourbon keeping pace outside third. Sonidor comes off the rail to track the pace from fourth. Only 3 lengths off the leaders there. Dallas Volunteer comes away in fifth. Green Bananas down inside sixth. Believing is running along in seventh. Mrs. Nushi is on the move from eighth. More Romance is racing in ninth. Zamuda's buried at the inside 10th. Zing is 11th by 4. The trailer is Monocacy. So round the far turn, Forever Home after a quarter in just 23 seconds flat, heads for the quarter pole in front. But Sonidor has been switched outside, and here comes Sonidor. These two head-to-head off the turn, and now Sonidor's in front. In front by 2. Dallas Volunteer set down for the drive. Forever Home gives way. Mrs. Nushi weaving through the track. Center of the track is More Romance. Final 16th coming. Sonidor still in front. Dallas Volunteer is lifting late. Sonidor digs in. Dallas Volunteer surges. Sonidor does it at 22-1. Dallas Volunteer couldn't get by. Mrs. Nushi was third. That it was either More Romance or Zing.